Hey, greetings, everybody. Greetings. How are you all doing, my family? Thank you for your support. Today, I just want to share a story with you. But before I do, I just want to share with you something Les Brown once said. And what he said is if you were invited to throw your problems, the things that you are struggling with, what you've gone through, in a heap, when you see what other people throw on that heap, you would gladly go back and retract what you threw. Because when you realize, you will think, Lord have mercy, because I thought that what I was experiencing or struggling with was bad. But this is nothing compared to what others, you know, have to deal with. And with that said, the video I'm about to share with you is of a young lady who had shared her story on another platform. Her voice was changed to protect her identity. But what was said in the video is very shocking. Welcome to my channel, Abuse Insights, where I create contents on abuse topics to include but not limited to childhood or domestic abuse. So the lady spoke of what had happened to her when she was in her teenage years. She was dating a boy who was 19 and her mother wasn't pleased with it. Something that some of us can say yes to. The reason why her mother was not happy with the relationship is because the mother and the boy's family are no friends. They have bad blood between each other. So her mother said, nope, you will not see that boy. I don't want anything to do with his family. The young lady got pregnant during her teenage years for the same young boy. Her mother was determined to not have that family in her family. She gave her daughter bush herb, boil up bush of some sort to drink, and yes, she had a miscarriage. As teenager, you know how they behave. She went behind her mom and then she was dating the guy again. Mother found out. She denied it, but mother was not happy. She said her mom had called her into the room. Either she was in the room or she was in the room with her mom. And her mom told her to lie in the bed. Mom then went out to get a coal stove. You know, these, I'll see if I can show you one on the screen. When mom got this coal stove, obviously it was lit. Mom then got the old iron that we no longer use, but maybe in some parts of the world, people are still using that type of iron. I will show you on the screen too. And mother put that iron on the coal, hot coal, lit coal, fire blazing coal to be hot. Then she used a piece of cloth to hold it and remove it from the coal, hot. And then she told her daughter to lie on her back as she was lying on her side. The daughter obeyed her mother but didn't have a clue as to what was to happen next. She said she lay on her back and her mom told her to spread her legs. Her mom took the hot iron and went straight in between her leg and burned her right in her private area. She said her mom didn't send her to a doctor. Her mom cured her herself by using 2 different types of medication. She had mentioned them. And she had stayed away from school for a long duration of time until down below healed. She had never spoken about it, tell anyone about it. It was just between her and her mother. But now, age 46, she said she has nothing to live for. She feels like taking her own life. Because from that incident, when her mom looked at her and said, as long as you shall live, no man will ever go under there again. She really never had another relationship. 30 years of her life stolen. I don't know what it is with some of our people. Why is it we have so much hate in us? Now, for you to do that to your child, you gotta have devil in you. You have to be one of the most wicked person to do that. That hate that her mom has is not for her. She was hating those people through her daughter. And that's why she found it so easy to do that to her. My God. But I want to tell you, young lady, something. And if anyone knows who this young lady is, please share the video with her, because I want to tell you something right now. And I want you to listen to me right now. And for anyone else who has experienced trauma similar to this, or you're still going through something similar to this, I want to tell you the same. Listen to me right now. Don't count yourself out. No. You have purpose on your life. No matter what others have done to you, it does not change your worth. No one can rewrite God's plan for your life. And that is why I want to tell you today that you are special and you are unique.
This is a real, true story I'm about to say. Nothing was added to it, nothing was taken away from it. That a mother did to his 16-year-old daughter. Very sad, very shameful. Yes, I was 16 years of age. I got pregnant for a 19-year-old guy. My mother found out. She called me one day and she asked me, who responsible for that? I told her. She get very upset. She said, not under a dead body, you go and come in there, because guess what? My mother and the guy mother were enemy. They didn't talk, they wasn't friends. So she get very upset. I remember my mother said to me, you're not going to school tomorrow. Well, I have to just admit it because I'm 16, I'm under his roof. If she say, you're not going to school, I'm not going to school. Anyway, she get up the morning and me see she come with some bush. Until today, I don't know what type of bush. But she boil when she throw the thing in the cup, it was green and she said, drink. Yes, I did drink. I didn't know what it was, so I drink. Not like that come across my mind. After I finished drinking it, oh boy, I feel about an hour after, I just feel different. I just feel a cramp in my belly, I feel a stiffness, I just feel funny. So I lie on the bed, she said get up and sit down over there, so I get up. Shortly after, I see something that I didn't expect. I see that syrup thing. Didn't expect. So right there now, I realized what my mother did. I said, Mommy, why you do it? So she shut up, I don't want to hear anything from you. And if you ever dare utter it out of your mouth, you see what I'm capable of, you'll go sorry. So I keep it, and I didn't say anything to anybody. I stay home for 2 weeks. Then I returned back to school. To be honest, I'm not lying. I go back to school and I know that I'm wrong right there, so no, I still get involved with the same guy. It happened as one night I was in my room and she come in there and she said, I warn you from that guy. I tell you I don't want them in my family, and you're still going places, meeting in places, but I want to put a stoppage to it tonight. You know, as a 16-year-old under your mother roof, I said, I denied. I said, nothing like that. I'm not seeing him. But deep down, me know me I see him, but me can't up front to my mother and say, yes, me I see him. He say, shut up, because somebody see you and in places. And him taught the place, yes, we did go there, but I still have to deny it as a child and respect for my mom. She locked the window and she locked the door and she turned outside. When I look, she come in with a coal stove. And I see she put it down on the ground and she put an iron. That a iron that you plug in, you know. I don't know if anybody here know the old time iron with the angle that you put in at the coal stove. That's the iron. And she put it in there. When the iron red hot, I'm telling you, right here now, me attack the whole of my body just a tremble. And she said, lie on the bed. So me lie on my side. She said, go up on your back. I go up on my back. She said, spread out down the sun. Me do it. Because my mother was strong woman. Me can't manage my mother. So me have to just do what she said for do. And when I look, I see my mother take a rug, hold the iron, and head in the sun. And when I ball out and I say, no, mommy, no do it. She said, shut up, because I decided to put a stoppage to everything because you're not bring no disgrace in the family. And my mother rest the iron right there, press it down. And me tell you, say the iron go there hot because I smell. You know when like you burn something, me smell it. And when my mother ease up the iron warm. And when I scream out, water coming from my eye, water coming from my nose, water coming from my mouth. Pain up, and when my mother moved the iron, I was there groaning under pain. She stand up and she looked at me and she said, as long as God give you the breath and you're living a life, I bet you never show no more man down there, so you won't bring no disgrace upon my family. And I tell you, I live with that for years, from 16 until 46. I live with that for years, what my mother have done to me. He leave a scar on me. He take away a child that God bless me with. And that is not enough for him. He damaged down there. I am 46, I don't have a child. I never date a man. And I don't think I will do it because of my condition. My mother scarred me for life. She scarred me for life. She put a fear in my life. And when I tell you something, I hate my mother. When I say I hate her with a passion. I don't like her, but I still live in her house till I was 20. I moved out when I was 28 because I have a good job. At least one good thing about her, she give me a good education. I'm in a good job. I might be because she knows she damaged there. She give me that education. I'm living all by myself. I pay my rent. I do everything. I live in my own house. She don't know where I'm living. I never invite her there because I don't want her there. But she called me. And I still give her food. She get a prescription the other day. She called me, I go and fill it. But I still hate her. I hate her and nobody can tell me to forgive her. It's only God himself. Only God himself can tell me to forgive my mother for what she have done to me. I'm 46-year-old now, and I don't see what I'm living for. And the reason why I called Mix Up Boss and said this to him, I decided was to end my life. And what come across my mind, if I'm going to end my life, I'm going to get her down first, and then I do what I have to do. Because at 46 now, I don't know what I'm living for. I don't have a child. I never did. know what I'm living for. So, I'm just asking you guys, just pray for me because it's really hard. Yes, this the harder part. When she burned here, she didn't take me to the doctor. She have me there with down there so burn up and she start to dress it. She used olive oil I can't forget. And next thing in her bottle they call it iodine. And she mix up the olive oil and the iodine together and that's what she used to dress it until it get better. I didn't go to any doctor. She didn't carry me nowhere and I couldn't tell anybody. For days me lock up in the house, me can't come out, me can't tell nobody nothing. Only me and my mother know about it. Only me and my mother know about it. And she dress it in there until it's well. So that I don't like my mother. I hate her, I don't like her, I don't like her. I'd rather see her grave right now more than see her. I don't like her. And each time she asks me for things, she asks me for money, that's when I get ignorant and want damage her. I'm telling you the truth. I don't like my mother. I don't like my mother.
Thank you for watching. If you have not yet subscribed, why not do so today? And if you have listened to this video this far, please click the like button.